I'm live. Good afternoon. I think we're here. I think we're there. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I had a bit of a technical fail there because the camera froze, and I was like I was back in week one with nothing working, but everything is working now. Let me put the old ears in. Welcome. Can you jolly well, Adam and Eve it? It is week not. Is it week 9? I've totally lost track of what day it is. It's week 9 of lockdown. This is session 38. A very warm welcome. We have an announcement coming on Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. An announcement. Finally, an announcement. And of course, you have now all submitted. I'm still standing, and we are now working on Ordinary World this week. So we'll have a little look at Ordinary World. We're also going to continue with the Vivaldi Gloria, which is right here. Ta-da! We will finish that off because I felt like we're just about getting there with that, weren't we? And then we will have our own announcement on Wednesday. There we are. Now, let's do a little bit of a warm-up. I can't believe. I mean, it feels like when we started this, it was winter, and now here we are. It's actually almost summer. Look, I'm wearing a T-shirt. It's 23 degrees in the studio today. So let's get ready to do some singing, shall we? That's what we're here for. So give it a little cough. Just dig in there. Shh. I was good with this new camera. You can really see. Shh. Zzz. Now, let's talk a little bit more about this. We can break this down a bit more. The really important thing with singing is that you recover so that you can sing the next phrase. And it doesn't require any special effort. It doesn't require you to think about taking a breath. It just requires your body to breathe. So all of these exercises just about waking up your breath. It's not really doing anything special. It's just getting it going. That's all it is. So when you go shh, you'll feel those muscles go on. Mine are on now as I'm talking to you, so that I've got projection, ladies and gentlemen, projection. There we are. Are some people saying that I've been away a little, that you couldn't find me, but there we are. Took a while to find you today. I don't know what. It's quite weird, this, isn't it? I feel like this is nascent technology, isn't it? Is that the word? Nascent? I think it is. It feels quite new. I mean, the great thing about BBC Two, dare I say this on YouTube, is that you know where it is and you switch it on and it's there. But somehow with YouTube, there it is, Decca's channel, all done, everything set up half an hour ago. Who knows? Anyway, there we are. Here we are. We are talking about breath. If you've just joined us. This part here really needs to unlock. Now, quite a good way to do that is to be very relaxed or prone, maybe lying on the floor. If you have a book to hand, or I've got what can I choose? Some object here. I'll just use my spare pair of headphones. You can put that on, and as you breathe in, they go up, and as you breathe out, they go down. It's going to go down a bit more. Breathing in, you fill up this, and as you breathe out, it goes down. In, out, in, out. Now, I would strongly recommend, if you can, doing that on the floor or in bed, because it really helps to just get the breath in the right direction. A lot of people, way back at school, some of you are still at school, we get told to take a deep breath, and we go, and we fill the upper part of our chest, and that's not very helpful. We want to be filling the lower part as low and as deep as possible, and it goes really deep. The muscular support is deep, and we want to really experience that coming on and then off. I would say it's like if I, here's my mouse, my slightly ergonomic mouse. It's very, very light. And if I hold it like this, It's really easy. But try holding it for an hour, and then your muscles will really tire. And singing and breathing is the same thing. You need the recovery. So let's just do a little exercise. We're going to do 4, 8, 12, 16, just like we normally do, but really focusing on the release in between the breaths. Okay, here we go. So breathing in. Breathe. Breathe. Try and get rid of all the air. Breathe. 16. I've totally lost track. So, I think it was 70. I was just reading some of the comments. People saying, yes, it's like yoga breathing. Well, it's just basically breathing. I mean, this is how we breathe. When you speak, you take the breath in and you speak and you get to the end of the breath and then you naturally breathe. When you're swimming and you're under the water, you swim. And then you need to kind of come up and you just go... And it just drops in. It just happens. You don't take a breath. So that's something maybe to think about in your own private practice. But definitely worth focusing on that. Especially works if you have a difficult phrase or a high note or something that you're really struggling with. It may be that you're seeing it coming, and you're thinking, "Here comes the difficult bit." And then you over tense, and that's why you can't do it. So that relaxation is really, really important. I think the hay fever's coming in, I can just feel like, I'm getting all tickly. Right, okay, so we've done a little bit of that. Hopefully you can... Yes, there's my piano. So we'll just do some humming. Here we go. Get a good breath in between. These, wonderful though they are, do not want to stay in my ear, so now I can't hear myself or anything that's going on. Right. Okay, so have we all got that? So did you see what I was doing? It's sort of like a pendulum. And you'll see a lot of conductors really try to broaden out from here. So when you're breathing, rather than going like that, we're taking that low breath, and the breath energy is coming from a deep place. Really. Let's try that again. I think a lot of people struggling today to find a session, and I actually think that's a YouTube issue, not a Decca one, because I've done the same thing every single session, and I'm not sure why some people aren't able to find it. My apologies. I can't be responsible for everything, but I'll do my best. I was up at 5 o'clock today, so it's a bit of a mystery as to why people can't find it. Anyway, there we are. We're going to do lip trills now, which is... Hopefully you can hear the piano. And that's not a lip trill, that's a tongue trill. But if you can't do a tongue trill, you can do a lip trill. And it's sort of like smearing the sound around. This just helps it support it. Okay, I'm ready. I let go because of my beard. Let's do Bella Mama now. So there's a bit of got the voice going. Bella Mama, yeah. Remember this one? Bella Mama, come in slightly after me. So I'll go Bella Mama, and that's where you come in and you repeat, and we do a sort of round between us, even though I can't hear your end. Here we go. Ready? And Bella Mama, Bella Mama. Good. Something we haven't done for a while. Have we done 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try it. Ready? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, I'm going to go double ears now. Double ears. There we are. Right. Now, let us now turn to Ordinary World. I thought it would be rather good to just have a little listen to the original. So I'm going to play the original, just in case you haven't done this. Let's have a listen. Very similar. Steve's done a great job with the track. Grab your score if you've got one. Let's just listen to the inflection. The deadline for this one is the end of the week. He has a very particular way of singing. I turned on the lights, the TV, and the radio. Still I can't escape the ghost of you. Good. What has happened to it all? Crazy summer say. Where Bill. Is the light that I recognize? But I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world. Somehow I have to find. Yeah, good. I mean, it's a very much a pop vocal, isn't it? But he has a sort of passion about it, and it's a very easy delivery. I think that is born of singing on microphone. So we're going to try it now with the track. I might just break down a couple of bits of harmony. So if you do have any question, then let me know. We are not recording the Gloria. Some people are just saying, "Oh, I thought we were doing Gloria." We're just doing Gloria for fun with the stay-at-home choir, and we're going to have another little go at that. But we are recording Ordinary World this week. So let's jump straight in on the woes, which is the bit, and the R's. Let's turn to bar 38, the R's, which is about here on my track, about here. Crazy some say, where is my friend when I need you? So let's just unpack that. This is sopranos. Some people may be foxed by the old double sharp there, which is an X in the soprano line. But nothing to fear. It's a D sharp, and then what is essentially a G natural or an F double sharp for complicated reasons. So let's try that again. So crazy some would say, then it's but I won't. And then you go into your chorus part. Good altos. Here we go. And crazy some would say, where's my gone away. Nice simple part. Yours is the tune, so I'm less concerned about that. Where is my friend when I need you most? Gone away. And tenors. Is that right? Yeah. Yes, that's right, isn't it? Slightly weird little line. So crazy, some would say. Hopefully that's working for you. And basses, here's crazy, some would say. So it's a bit distorted, isn't it? A bit too loud. That's where we end up. So that is crazy, some would say. Basses and there we go. So that's that little section. Let me give you your notes for those R's, which is a soprano. Ooh, where is the friend for the altos? For the basses, tenors, basses. That's the chord. Here it comes. Crazy, some would say. 3 and. Yes. All the way to the bar. And I think we might have a quick little look at those woes. Somebody asking a really good question here. Do we breathe through our nose or our mouth? Always mouth with singing, because it's too slow, it's too noisy, and it's not effective. It doesn't get straight in. So keep that mouth nice and open. And the other thing is that will encourage your soft palate. We were talking about the soft palate at the end of last week, raising the soft palate. So nice kind of internal feeling of surprise and like you're about to sneeze will just help. Lots of space to be there. Let's look at those woes, because we're recording that this week and I know that some people were quite confused by this. So we're going to build up from the tenors upwards. Whoa, 3 and and away. So that's that tenor line. Should we do that one more time? 2, 3, and. It's quite strange, that last chord. Just remember, well, it's not strange, but it. Ooh, it's scrummy, isn't it? It's a C major 7 chord that takes us back to here. Lovely little change, that. But what can be unusual for the sopranos? That's our choral chord, but the harmony in the keyboards and all the other instruments is. Scrummy. Oh, another question. How to breathe without a sound? I mean, there's no. You just breathe from the diaphragm. There's no like. I think it's the taking a breath. Not cool. But just letting the breath happen should do it silently. Something to practice, definitely. I noticed that when I worked with the Swingles last year, one of the things that they did was sometimes they'd be on the mic and they'd go, and then so you didn't get that which sounds like like a death rattle. It's not very nice, is it? So yeah, that was one way round it. They used to get round it like that, but just about that release. Good. Okay, so we're just gonna go. We've done the tenor. So here's the altos. Oh, this is bar 48, page 10. We are in Ordinary World. We're doing the woes over the electric guitar. Here we go. Altos. 3, 4. Just watch that little rhythm there. Good. Happy with that? One more time. 3 and 3 and bosh. And finally, not finally because we've got the basses, but let's do the sopranos. 2, 3 and 3 and okay, got that. Yes, Friday is the deadline for this, as people are asking. One more time for sopranos. 2, 3 and 3 and that's that. Basses, of course, you come in later with your bit. Yours is quite simple. It's just a tune. Once you've got that in your head, it's easy. I think it's that final whoa that's hard to place. It's whoa, whoa, whoa. Comes on the second beat, not the third. And I think it's tempting to put it on the third. And 1, 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, one more time, and basses, and it's 1, 2, whoa, and 1, whoa, whoa. Hope you all caught Mary Beard and saw her little moment there. That was on BBC4. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to give you your notes. So sopranos, altos, tenor. Here we go. There we are. Good. That's plenty on that. I'd like to finish today with one with a sing through of the Vivaldi Gloria, because that was our piece last week, which I felt that we didn't quite get enough time to really focus in on. So I'm just going to load that up. Come on, computer. Computer says yes. Amazing. Good. Now, so some people saying, "Oh, can the deadline?" I think it's the end of this week. So if you know, it's not. This isn't a school exam or anything. So if you don't manage to get it in like for 5 p.m. on Friday and it comes in on Saturday morning or something like that, I'm sure it'll get looked at. We're you know, it's human beings on the other end. So they'll, you know, if the things are coming in, I'm sure they'll find them. But yeah, the woes sound amazing on the backing track. That's me. Thanks. Oh, it's nice when the compliments come in. Now, before we do the Vivaldi Gloria, I would like to say a personal thank you because a lot of you, I put up on Facebook this week, my very, very dear friend Pete and his lovely wife Tanya and their family. They have a disabled son, William. There's a picture of him. Oh, there was. Actually, I've moved it. But and he needs a new wheelchair because the standard issue one is not really adequate to their needs. So I said, if you wanted to say thank you to me for spending so much time in the shed, you could make a donation to that. It's on my Facebook, a Just Giving website, and lots of people giving £5, 10, 20. So many thanks. I really do appreciate that. It was really lovely, and lots of lovely messages on there about how many of you have gone through similar things. So that was very, very touching for me. I'm very, very grateful. I know Pete and Tanya are really, really grateful as well. So what better way to celebrate that thought, because they are nearly at their target, which is lovely, than by singing the wonderful Vivaldi Gloria. Seems like the right kind of thing for me. Here it comes. Just love it. Hopefully that's not too quiet. I'll get letters. So be ready. And I've frozen. I'm back. I realise that we cut out. I'm so sorry. My camera, something's happened, but it completely froze, and it was here. So this, honestly, I'm a cameraman. I'm a soundman. I'm a technician. I'm a gardener. I'm a father. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, should we do that again? I'm going to just hit that again. So if you want to stay on, we'll stay on a minute or two longer tonight. My apologies, honestly. Wretched tech. We will have a special guest on Wednesday. If you're leaving us now at 6 o'clock, special guest on Wednesday. Very exciting. Going to be a good one. And then it is half term next week. So I am leaning towards a half term break. Which would mean that Friday would be our sort of half term, our little half term, end of half term party. So we could all dress up in, I don't know, school clothes. Wear your school uniform day on Friday. That would be fun, wouldn't it? All right, I've fixed the computer. I'm not going to touch anything, but we're going to do the Vivaldi Gloria one more time. You stick around. Let me know if you're up for some kind of for dressing up on Friday for our end of week. We're going to do Ordinary World this week, and we're going to do the Keen. The tracks are there. The tracks are with Decca, so they should be sent to you by now or very, very shortly. It's not hard. You'll be fine. Here we go. There he is. I'm going to give it some welly now. That's too loud, isn't it? Gloria, Gloria. Stop. Good. Okay, there we are. If you stuck around for that, very well done. Thank you very much. I will be back tomorrow at 5:30 as per usual. And then half term next week, but we'll be back. I mean, presumably we'll be back after that. I did say I'd carry on until this lockdown ended. I think some people have gone back to their normal lives, but I know that lots of you are still there at home on your own and isolated and needing things to do. And from the messages you've been giving me, I know this is making a difference to you. So I will carry on. But I'm just going to have a little break so I can see my family. 10 weeks I've done. 10 weeks on the trot, including the setup time. So I'm ready for a break, I think. But there we are. I will see you tomorrow. Big announcements coming Wednesday. Get the tracks in. Ordinary World. The other one, the Keen, which is coming. Should be there already. All the best. Thank you very much. Sorry about the technical